Arctic Monkeys and A Certain Romance on WRC 88.7 FM, Elmhurst College Radio. This is Good Times Friday on every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Only tonight we're doing it 24 hours earlier. Hope nobody minds that. But we are here with two great people, two great musicians. We are here with Jenny, Frank, and Mike Orr.
Hello. Who
have just put out their fourth album. And we are really glad to have them here. Guys, thank you so much for being on tonight.
Thanks for having us. Right, Mike?
Yeah, that's great. Great to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, Jenny, Frank, Jenny, tell us about where did this all start?
Well, probably the year I was born. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bad joke. I don't know.
I think that's a good start.
Yeah.
What year you were born?
Yeah, the year I was born. And then I just hopped out of the womb, started strumming the guitar, singing. You know, I was a natural. No.
Of course.
So, no, I've just always been writing and always wanted to play music. And probably when I, junior high-ish, you start to get the itch to get away. And then you pick up the guitar. And then you find some crazy, suicidal, musician to idolize, and it's all uphill from
Mike,
there, right?
No. Now you were telling me telling me outside that you and Mike have been playing together for 10 years, right?
Yeah, 10 years, right, Mike?
Now, how did that all start, and how has that been? I'm guessing it's been great if you guys have been playing together for that long.
We're still here, so it's been pretty good. Mike inherited a new name. His nickname is now Cocos. So he likes.
That's not funny.
That's the only way you can get him to talk is if you call him Cocos.
Where did that name come from?
It's actually kind of a boring story, I guess. But on Facebook, his account got mixed up with another person's account named Mike Cocos. So I thought he changed his name to Cocos just because. I don't know. So I'm like, what did you do? I called him. I'm like, are you Cocos now? He goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, don't lie to me. So it kind of just stuck.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So do you remember, Jenny, when you, I don't know if you remember the exact date, and I know I don't, but do you remember when you wrote your first song, around when that was, and how writing that kind of helped you be like, all right, music is something that I want to do for the rest of my life? Do you remember that exact moment?
Yeah, I do actually. Probably when I was just learning. Actually, my first song I ever wrote was on the piano. I was just learning how to play, and it fills you up inside. It gives you just a good you get a sense of self, after you write a song. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Why do you think that is?
Because I think it's because you're releasing something something inside of you that's bothering you, or something that's kind of aches or nags, and you're just getting it out, and you're just getting it out there, and it's always nice to meet people that can relate to what you write about, because it's kind of like you have an instant friend, and it's all touching.
Now, in the last 10 years that you guys have been playing, have there been any other people in the band that dropped out, or has it always just been you two?
Oh, we've had lots of problems with drummers. Michael or Cocos, I'll let you take this one over. You want to talk about those?
Yeah, we just have problems keeping drummers,
We've got a sweet one right now, so.
Yeah, he's really good when he can make it.
He's going to stick around, so.
You know what, if I can just speak frankly here, not that my name is Frank, but what I was going to say is for some reason, we've always had problems with drummers too. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a personality. It's like what did Ozzy Osbourne say?
I don't know. I think that they're very temperamental, 10% tempera and 90% mental.
Anyone that beats on skins for a living there's something wrong with them.
Oh yeah.
That's what Ozzy said, right?
That's what Ozzy said.
Yeah. He's probably right. Yeah. The one thing he's right about. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I think Ozzy says the same thing about bats, actually. Well, let me ask you something, Jenny and Mike, both you guys. Who are some artists out there, or even people in your lives, that really influence your songwriting, or just influence your lives?
Definitely Nirvana, Kurt Cobain for me. he's just very influential, I think, for a lot of people, especially like in our generation. And Elliott Smith is another big one.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how me and Jenny met, was through a mutual promoter. I was playing in a Nirvana tribute band called Bleach, and our promoter auditioned her at one of our rehearsals, and she shows up with her guitar case with all these Kurt Cobain and Nirvana stickers all over the place, and you know, she really thought we were a good cover band for Bleach or for Nirvana.
They sounded
and
just like Nirvana.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
now you covered you covered the song Heart Shaped Box, which
Yes.
is a Nirvana song. It's track 4 on your latest album. Why did you choose that song out of all the other songs?
That's my favorite song that by Nirvana. I think it's a great song. I think it has a lot of potential, and I felt like I could, you know, it's like I wanted to pay tribute to the song, and I didn't want to play it exactly like them. I just wanted to pay tribute and kind of dig a little deeper into the song and just pay tribute to a great band.
Now,
So.
what is it about that song specifically that made you want to sing it? That made you want to make it your own in a sense?
Just the feel of it. I think it's got a good feel. It's kind of like a haunting feeling, kind of. I don't, you know, like it gets deep in you and kind of sticks with you, and I love the guitar, and I love the guitar part, and it's catchy. I mean, it's just great. It's a great song.
Now, do you guys cover songs often on your albums, or is this just one of the few?
Just this one, and we do this one, and we do "Not an Addict" by Kay's Choice. So those are pretty much the only 2 covers that we do. We're not too much of a cover band, but.
Why do you guys choose to write your own music as opposed to play cover songs?
It's just always been that way. I don't really have an answer for it. we just, I mean, because I've always written songs. I never actually, like when I was learning how to play guitar, I just always, like, played what I wrote. I never really played what other people wrote, so just kind of, I never really thought about being a cover band. I thought I like it when other artists cover songs, like to pay tribute to, like, you know, somebody they looked up to and appreciated. So I'm just really into playing. I love bands that play original music. I'm really into you know, bands that play original music. I've never been into like the cover band scene. That's,
right.
Yeah.
Now, I know, Jim, you understand a lot the whole songwriting process, but I'm not a musician. I'm just a radio broadcaster wannabe. So I was wondering, how do you go about writing a song? How do you just sit down one day and I'm like, I'm going to write a song because I have to get this done, I have to get it on an album? Or is it more like a spiritual, or what about it?
Well, I think for me it's more spiritual, but I think, you know, I've heard other people say they can just sit down and write a song, and okay, I'm going to write a blues song today to fit this album, and you know, this song, you know, or maybe I need to write this type of song, so I'm going to sit down and do that. But it's, I don't know about what it's like for you, but you know, I just write when it comes to me, when it's flowing, when the spirituality is flowing. I don't know.
No, totally.
You know what
have
I
to
mean?
be in like right mood and feel exactly what you want to say.
Yeah,
or else
otherwise it
just
doesn't
comes
work.
out. Yeah.
Otherwise it sounds cheap. Have you ever sat down and tried to write a song, like tried to, and it just comes out like generic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. Because you know, it's not. You haven't. I don't know. Yeah, you haven't found what it is that's gonna make it your own. You know, like just you. It's not so commercial. So Jenny and Mike, this is your 4th album, titled Unplugged. How has your music progressed between album 1 and this 4th album?
I think it's gotten obviously a lot better, because I think, you know, as musicians keep playing and keep going, they grow, and just more, you know, I'm getting, you know, it's like you always start off with, like, you know, the open chords, the C, you know, D, G chords, and then you just kind of progress, and I just think I'm I think we're finding our own style, and every time we put together a new album, you know, something new comes into the mix and sounds great, right, Cocos?
Yeah, when we first started out, Jenny was writing pretty much like 3-chord progressions and very simple, you know, song structures, and as time went on, she's matured, I think, as a songwriter. You know, now there's more, she's thrown bridges in, doing a little soloing now, and she's definitely progressed, I think, as a songwriter and a guitarist since I've known her.
What has happened in your life between album 1 and album 4 that has kind of, you think, as far as like writing the actual songs and the messages in your songs, has anything happened that you think kind of helped you grow?
Yeah, just life. I mean, everyday experiences. Every time you get disappointed, or every time you get excited, or every time something changes in your life, it always, inspires a thought or a feeling, and a song comes from it.
Mm-hmm. Now, really, really quick, you guys have been playing together for 10 years, so what is it that you guys share that has kept you guys going? Because drummers have come and gone. Ozzy's been biting heads off of bats. What has kept you two guys going this long as a duo?
I think friendship. You know, I think we're just really good friends, have been for a long time, you know.
Yeah, I think the same thing is important to us too. Like, we just have the same kind of, I don't know. I'm done. I'm sorry. You finish.
I don't know. It's
No, yeah. Sometimes
Sorry.
they can't even be put in words, right? You guys just.
right. I mean, I just love her. I feel like she writes from the heart. Like, I mean, if you read her lyrics, I mean, really read them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I draw, you know, thousands of, I don't know, imagery in my head of, you know, of feelings I've experienced, you know, from, you know, sometimes I've told her, hey, this song sounds like it's about this, and she'll tell me, it's not anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
But to me it means
Right.
something, you know, maybe entirely different, but
Yeah.
everybody's got their own interpretation of her
Which is-
stuff, which is great.
Which is what makes it so great, you know, is that people can take something that you're saying in so many different ways, and that's what's so great, because in order to connect to multiple people, which is how, you know, you get noticed, you know, it's so I want to say hard, but at the same time I think it's easy, because as long as you're honest about how you're feeling, you know, there are other people feeling that exact same way, even if they're going to take it in a different way.
I totally agree. 100%.
100%.
100.
Guys, this is the last question for you guys here. Where do you guys? So you guys have been going together for 10 years. This is your 4th album. Where would you guys like to be a year from now? Like you know, or even anywhere down the road. Like, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we might tour Pagoda.
Have you guys toured ever, or would this be your first tour?
This would be our first one. No, I was half kidding, because we got really, Louis put our manager Louis put our songs, Best in Me and Turned Into You, up on Django. What is it?
Django.
Django, the internet radio station, Django.com, and Columbia really loves us for some reason, so we might go there. But we would like to tour another country, or just tour nationally. It would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny, Mike, tell us where people can reach you guys, because I'm gonna play a track off of here between now and when you guys come back to play a song live. Where can you guys, you know, where can people reach you?
They can go to our website, www.jennyfrank.com. We're also on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Reverb Nation. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, you guys can check out Jenny Frank and Mike, or at www.jennyfrank.com, www.jennyfranck.com. You can also check them out on MySpace, Facebook, and Reverb Nation. Thank you guys both for being on. Jenny and Mike, they're going to be back to play 2 songs live over the air, but before then, this is an original track off of Jenny's fourth and latest album, titled Unplugged, released this year. This song is called Kissing Glass. Mike and Jenny, thank you guys so much for being on. We'll be right back after this. This is Jenny Frank. Ladies and gentlemen, this is WRC. Alright guys, awesome. Good.
Oh my god.
It's cool.
I feel like I
You did great.
said